Rumors of the Samsung Galaxy S9 claim the smaller variant won't get as much love as the Plus. Those of you waiting for the LG G7 will be surprised to hear that the wait will probably be longer, and CES 2018 has begun with Samsung laptops and Honor pushing hard for AI. I'm Jaime Rivera, and thank you very much for 1.5 million subscribers. That is awesome. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with CES and our coverage. We've got 2 videos already live. There are actually more videos ready, but we're still under embargo. We can't really share them yet. But there is a ton of content right now. The Samsung Notebook 9 Pen, in addition to the other notebooks in the lineup. And we also got to see the Honor View 10 yesterday. You can learn more about these videos in the description. Now let's talk about Sony as you know what? We haven't talked about the company in a long time in the daily, and that's mainly because they haven't taken smartphones seriously, at least until now, we presume. We got the XA2, the XA2 Ultra, and also the L2. Even though these devices aren't really what we would call flagships, the cool part is just the changes in design, which kind of deal with the things that we've been asking Sony to do for a while, like, for example, things like the fingerprint scanner. You can learn more about them in the description. Now let's move the spotlight over to Google. For those of you that don't understand why there was Google Wallet and Android Pay and the company just not making up its mind, now we have Google Pay. The company has finally unwrapped it, and it's probably bringing the best of both worlds to a certain degree. And there are actually some deals that range up to $50 when it comes to B&H and deals if you use Google Pay. Though, let's just see how long it'll take Google to adopt, or consumers to actually adopt the protocol, as not even Apple Pay has taken off. And for those of you that thought that we'd get a G7 early, or probably CES or MWC, we were the ones that thought that we were going to get it at MWC, as it always happens, but there are some very trusted sources that claim that we're going to have to wait until sometime within late March, for a launch until April. When exactly that will happen, or will we see some sort of a briefing at MWC? That's still yet to be seen. I hope that that's the way it's going to happen, but we'll keep you posted. And finally, the very hot news today didn't really happen at CES. These are still rumors of the Samsung Galaxy S9 and S9 Plus. We've got other trusted sources now chiming in more on the case of RAM and storage for this phone, and it seems that it will be a case where we will have differences between the regular S9 and the S9 Plus. So for example, it seems that the S9 will be stuck at 4 gigabytes, and you have options for 64 and 128 gigs of storage. And then if you're going for the Plus, you will be getting the 6 gigabytes of RAM, and then you'll get 64, 128, 256, and apparently there will be an option for 512 gigs of storage, though that will be limited to some markets. We know that Samsung launched this chip early last year, so that's great to see, but you know, it leads me to the question today: do you like the fact that Samsung apparently will change their scheme and give you lesser specs on the smaller Galaxy S9 Plus? Sorry, S9? Because in my case, I do feel that, yeah, it is probably not the best way to go, but leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel by hitting this button up here. You can watch last week's Pocketnow Daily up here and our review of the iPhone 10 down here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.